Things that happen in life that we can't help but be left in complete awe. At first glance, this footage might not even seem to make sense, but it's basically centripetal force with a twist. The tomatoes are able to continue traveling since they have momentum, and deflection pushes the basket as the tomatoes leave it. Obsidian is a naturally occurring volcanic glass caused when lava cools rapidly. A good to know though is that you never want to handle it bare hands, since it can produce cutting edges even sharper than steel. Shoebill storks, despite being terrifying, are very docile around humans, which makes it possible to have some incredible videos of them like this one. A hilarious moment that costed a restaurant in Brazil a lot of money happened when a group of CrossFitters passed by a restaurant in Brazil, and everyone eating thought they were running away from something, so they jumped up and ran with them just in case. This footage of a baby emperor penguin being weighed might serve as an explanation of why the movie Happy Feet was named that way. This is legendary boxer Muhammad Ali dodging 21 punches in 10 seconds when cornered against the ropes. This is the Shinkansen, which is a bullet train that has over 100 million annual passengers, which can go up to speeds of almost 200 miles per hour. In 1972, history happened when gold medalists made for the first time a trick called dead loop, and well, it also happened to be the last time, since it was banned from gymnastics right after her performance, due to the dangerous nature of the stunt. Starfish have tiny hydraulic feet that stick out underneath them that allow them to walk. Turkish sand coffee is a popular brewing method in Turkey that allows for a thicker and stronger coffee than any other method, and since the sand creates an even heat, the coffee foams to the top almost immediately. Thankfully, no one was on the water, but a fever of stingrays decided to randomly ride a wave. In Ohio, an Amish community built an entire barn in just 10 hours and 3 minutes. All community members contributed to the construction, making it possible to build it at record time. Any pollen allergic person's nightmare came true when a massive amount of pollen fell from a tree that collapsed. A terrifying video taken from humanoid robot Sophia is when she was asked if she likes humans.
Do you like human beings?
In Mexico, there's a place known as the Bat Cave. This is a terrifying footage of thousands coming out all at once, and they're actually really good for the people who live in the area, since they have rice crops, and the bats eat the insects that feed from the crops.
Mira, ¿ves cómo van saliendo? ¿Cómo se dan vuelta ya? Y ve, aquí está la cueva. Son miles y miles y miles.
This is real footage from the 1940 of the Tacoma Bridge collapsing, which happened just a few months after opening. The reason why it collapsed was due to the aerodynamically unstable shape of bridge.
Finally, the swinging road and the suspension cables give way and plunge into the water below.
This might seem very Plants vs. Zombies-like, but there's a plant called oxalis that shoots seeds when it feels something on it. A place that most people would not believe it exists is Hidden Beach in Mexico. The only way to get there is by boat, and can only get there if a tide is low. At an antenna, a squirrel somehow managed to hide 300 pounds of acorn. Whales are extremely loud, with blue whales being able to reach 180 decibels, making it as loud as a plane. So when some kayak goers got a scare of one jumping out of water, they got double scared when they heard the sound they emit. This is a foldable water container typically used for camping. In Shanghai, there's a train that goes to the airport that travels at their maximum speed of 268 miles per hour. And this is what it looks like from the inside going at that speed. And well, it doesn't look that fast until two trains pass each other. Okay, at first this might look like a strange video of a black swan feeding fish, but this is not the case. The swan basically just wants to dip the pellets in water to make them more palatable, but the fish learned they do this so started following the swan. Perspective is everything in life, and a perfect demonstration of this is a track in Kenya that at the right time of day it creates these shadow casts that look absolutely giant. In Iceland, there's a beach that contains black sand, since it's ground down from black volcanic rocks, and it's beautiful to see. In order to not be eaten, this little octopus started riding on the eel. At the IMTS a couple of months ago, Richard Browning flew through the air in a jet suit, which you can buy for $440,000, and he's currently doing research and development for a new version of the suit that will be electric. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here, but thousands of ducks for some reason started circling a white car. What looks like the start of a horror film is this European starlings being able to produce human speech through mimicry.
My sweet turd bird.
Who's my precious jabby bird?
Who's my precious jabby bird?
Who's my precious jabby bird?
Polar bears are one of the heaviest mammals and they know this. That's why when they're crossing thin ice, they will lay in the ground and crawl to distribute their weight as much as possible. At the finals of Karate Premier League, the Ukrainian player made an incredible kick. It was so quick it even had to be reviewed to see if she actually hit the other fighter.
Закинула ногу. Бачимо на повторі, що ухилилася Ліка. Спірний епізод.